I don't see them going anywhere. Although I don't. What have they been? They feel like, very much like a paper tiger to me. Great regular seasons, and then they're flaring out spectacularly come playoff time. And now, granted, both times they lost to the eventual, national champion. There's something to be said for that. But at the same time, it was ugly. It wasn't particularly close either time. So, a big win over James Madison and a win against the Texas Tech team that had never been to the playoffs before. I mean, the Texas Tech win's a good one. Don't get me wrong. Texas Tech was a really, really good football team last year, but we know what happens to teams their first year in the playoffs if they're playing somebody with playoff experience, and it's ugly. It virtually is for everybody, and that's what happened in that ball game last year. So, is Oregon a playoff team again? Quite probably, I would say, because who else is really going to – is USC trending up? I don't have a lot of faith that that's going to happen. Michigan, I think, is taking a big step back. Penn State is – I mean, how good is Iowa State really going to play in the Big Ten? We'll find out because if Penn State makes any waves at all – don't talk to me about the Big Ten being better than the Big 12, because you basically have a Big 12 team that just got plopped down in Happy Valley and is basically the Penn State Cyclones. So I just don't, the transition, everything, maybe Matt Campbell can come in there and get more done. I don't know. I think, to me, that's a 3-horse race, and I think the gap to everybody else is pretty big. And I think, now that next group's going to be competitive. I think Iowa and, USC and, I don't think somebody may end up being a fourth playoff team out of the Big Ten, but it's not going to be because they're great. It's going to be because it's situational, is the way I see it. I don't see anybody. I could see those three teams all being back. Maybe USC. I guess that would be your next best bet to have somebody who made a run. I haven't looked at schedules yet to really see how that plays into all of this. That's the problem with 18 teams in a conference. You could avoid just about everybody that's any good. So we'll see how that plays out. Once again, it's not a coaching staff that makes me go, yeah, these guys are going to get them wins where they shouldn't get them. I just don't see that. I haven't seen that in the entire time he's been at USC. So that would be my thought. I think your three teams from the Big Ten are likely probably back. With USC maybe without, like I said, this is done with no research. This is just feelings coming off of last year, what we know's happened in the offseason. And USC, the next best team maybe make a run.